Welcome to day 2 of the Discovery Track here at Streaming Media East. I'm Eric Schumacher Rasmussen. I'm the editor of StreamingMedia.com and Streaming Media Magazine. If you got any questions about this track or the magazine or website, feel free to ask me. I'll be in the back of the room all day. Just as yesterday, a number of our speakers are going to be giving away door prizes, so make sure that every time you leave the room, you get your badge scanned when you come back in the room. Our first speaker this morning is giving away a Roku 4 streaming media player, so we'll announce the winner of that after he's done giving his presentation. We are missing a room sound technician, so I may not have the handheld mic for Q&A. If that's the case, go ahead and ask your question, and Andreas will repeat it back into the mic so that we can be sure everyone heard it. So without any further ado, Andreas Kisslinger from Lightcast will be talking about how to set up efficient all-platform OTT publishing and inline ad campaigns by leveraging content targeting. Andreas.
Thank you very much. It's awesome to be here. I'm the little new kid on the block, originally from a tiny country called Austria, uncharted territory very few have ever visited. And it is the country that has given the world awesome things like chocolate and skiers and Red Bull and Schwarzenegger, our great contribution to humanity and this planet. And so I'm keeping a little bit of that Schwarzenegger-esque accent to distinguish myself and to be invited to be back eventually. So we have a very long title for this 20-minute session, and so I'm going to shorten it a little bit to keep it concise, if you don't mind, and we'll just simply focus on OTT advertising, what it is, and what content targeting means. So thank you for showing up. By the way, I just arrived, little jet lagged, just arrived from London 2 days ago, and the shift that we've been seeing here in the United States of America and in Canada the past 5 years is now taking place in Europe finally. So a great new opportunity for publishers and advertisers to expand into new territories and markets. Customers have finally discovered smart TV, connected TV, OTT, whatever it is called, in various different places, even in Europe and Asia and beyond. Something that we have been seeing here, cord cutting and other trends since 5 years, is now getting started in Europe. So that is really great. At Lightcast.com and Cross Media Group, we are OTT's biggest fans, I want to say, and together with our friends from Roku and Fire TV and other great platforms, we truly believe that the future of television is streamed indeed. And I believe that many of us are here today, and we all together help shape this industry and make it to, and made it to what it is today, and we'll continue to work on making it what it will be tomorrow. It's very exciting to be part of this, and over the years we have had the privilege to build over 700 OTT apps and channels across all major platforms. And I'll just browse through a couple of numbers just to show the opportunity for advertisers who have not discovered this outlet yet, media buyers, ad agencies. Since we're here in New York City, this greatest city on the planet probably, with all the wonderful agencies in this place, it's really important to point out what a great marketing opportunity OTT is and is becoming. And so, of course, we've all seen those stats, and I'm sure you have the latest numbers by Nielsen, MIT, Accenture, Diffusion Group, and all the various different sources. And of course, the prediction is that by 2018, the connected TV footprint in the US is expected to rise to 78 million right now, at least, and I think that's even conservative. 32% of all US households are using at least one or more connected TV devices. Of course, the cord-cutting trend to ditching pay TV does continue year by year, and I'm sure we've all read the articles about that. But one of the interesting numbers is that by 2020, and most sources predicted, at least 1/3 of all advertising campaigns will run on connected TV. And that will eventually account for, in 2020, at least a $40 billion industry. OTT advertising. And that's in the United States and Canada alone, not even taking other markets worldwide into consideration. So I believe this is one of the greatest opportunities and advantages for advertisers today. Let's take a brief look at 4 advantages of OTT advertising over traditional television advertising. Number 1, targeting. OTT allows to target motivated buyers according to lifestyle, immediate goals, and purchase-driving passions. Monitoring. Know your ad viewership. Retrieve real-time viewing stats, geolocation, device types, channels, and more. OTT advertising combines the powerful impact of big-screen TV commercials with the advantages of hard fact and real-time viewership data of online advertising. And then, of course, cost. Pay only for actual ads viewed instead of ad placements with an estimated viewership based on ratings. Now, I don't really believe that ratings are yesterday's phenomenon fully. I believe that ratings will still be important in the future, but they will change. What we rate, how we rate it, will change. But of course, there's no more guessing and projecting of estimating potential viewers or demographics or estimating the value of your ad placement based on those ratings. You have hard facts, statistics, and full control. You can start, stop, resume, change your campaigns at any time. Upload new media, upload new commercials, no lead time, so no more being under the gun to ramp up your campaign and upload your television commercial files to your outlets or your media buyer weeks and weeks or even months ahead of the campaign start. You can actually get started today, all in one day. Upload your files, start your campaign, target it, and run your television ad campaign the very same day. So our upshot would be move a portion of your TV ad budget to OTT and diversify a little bit. And so just to summarize the comparison between traditional versus OTT TV advertising. With traditional TV advertising, you target demographics according to ratings and date times. With OTT advertising, you're able to target customers according to their immediate needs and interest. With traditional TV advertising, you pay for an estimated viewership based on ratings. With OTT advertising, you pay for an exact number of viewers. With traditional TV advertising, you have limited control over your coverage waste. Some, but you will still have plenty of coverage waste, no matter how tailored you try to target your TV ad campaign. With OTT advertising, you target motivated buyers right in their purchase-making decision. With traditional TV advertising, your reach is limited to the momentary viewership of those watching your commercial at that time. Hopefully not leaving during the commercial break to go to the restroom or grab a drink from the fridge. And with OTT advertising, you have the opportunity to combine your TV ad campaign with content placement on brand channels. I'll give you an example. Who of you likes fishing? Anyone likes fishing? Awesome, wonderful. I'm not a big fishing enthusiast. I love sailing, but it applies to any passion you might have. I think we spend most of our time and our money for the things we're most passionate about. And so if you like fishing, or let's say you are a manufacturer of fishing rods, it doesn't really matter if your customers are black, white, rich, poor, educated or non-educated, male, female, young, old. Traditional demographics don't apply as much anymore. They don't matter. If you are an enthusiast, you love fishing, you will be interested in products offered to you, let's say fishing rods. So if you are interested in fishing and you have a Roku box or Fire TV box or any other OTT connected TV box at home or smart TV, you might be looking for the fishing channel. You might type in fishing, and here is the fishing channel. You check it out, you may save it to the home screen and come back and watch what's the latest fishing shows and reviews of consumers, etc. And as you're watching, the commercial of the latest fishing rods is right in front of you. A pre-roll, mid-roll ad. You have to sit through and watch 30 seconds, non-skippable, high impact. There it is. And so there is no better targeting, in our opinion, than content targeting, rather than going by traditional demographics. And now, if the manufacturer of the fishing rods if they're really smart, they will, on top of running an ad campaign, also upload a library of on-demand videos, documentaries, infomercials, product reviews, and other videos, 10, 20, 30, dozens of videos into their own brand channel in the fishing channel. So that after you have watched the commercial and the video you clicked on, you will continue to see the label, the brand of the manufacturer of the fishing rod, and you'll be able to come back and watch everything they upload. This applies to any other industry. Cruise line. Let's say you are Royal Caribbean, and you're advertising on the cruise channel in front of a video of Carnival. The viewer clicks on the Carnival video and has to watch the Royal Caribbean commercial first, your commercial. After it's done and he exits the video he clicked on, he will see the Royal Caribbean logo, your logo. He'll be able to click on it and pull up a library of videos about your product, services, and offers. And that's available 24/7 at all times. So combining content placement on brand channels with television advertising. And then last but not least, of course, the demographics. Traditional television defines customers by traditional demographics: gender, age, income, educational level. OTT advertising defines customers by lifestyle, interest, and passion, which we believe are the demographics of the future. Passionate viewers spend money on passions. If you are advertising for diapers, you might want to run an ad campaign on the baby channel. If you are offering the best cruise deals, advertise on the cruise channel. If you're bringing your game on, bring it on the gaming channel. If you're selling the best cribs in the hood, do it on the real estate channel. If you're moving the hottest pots and pans, advertise on the cooking channel. That's content targeting, and we believe that's the most effective and cost-effective and most tailored way of advertising. So say hello to the enormous portfolio and network of OTT special interest channels and our network of channels at Lightcast.com and beyond. Over 230 channels are participating in the first OTT advertising network already, and it's growing by the day, and a great opportunity, we believe, for advertisers of any industry. So I think I'm almost done. It's really been a great pleasure to be here at Streaming Media East. We luckily have a booth just a few steps around the corner. Turn right twice, and you'll run into the Lightcast.com booth. It's right by the coffee area and drinks area. Stop by at happy hour, I think at 4 or something. They're giving out free drinks. It's amazing, really happening place. I've never seen a show like this. Yesterday, when it happened, right in front of our booth, and they offered me some really delicious Sauvignon Blanc. I said, where do I sign to book for next year? We will be back, that's for sure. It's amazing. So we do have an exclusive Streaming Media East Discovery special. We're taking off 65% on all OTT ad campaigns booked here during SME 2016. It's just a pass-through rate, basically, in order to allow advertisers to discover it without risk, try it out, run a campaign, target it through various channels and content targeting, see how it works. And yeah, please come and see us at the booth. And in the meantime, we have a few minutes left for some questions and answers.
I can bring the microphone around to whoever's asking a question.
As we see the biggest numbers in the subscription channels, which don't always have advertising, will we see a move away from the free channels once they load up on advertising the way the TV industry did?
Good question. I wish I could predict it. So if I could, I'd be rich. But it's like the stock market. Will it happen or not? And it might. But I think that with the enormous variety of subscription offers out there, it will eventually exhaust consumers because they only have so much money to spend, and they ditched pay TV. in order to save 50 bucks, 70, maybe more a month. And now they're spending it $5 here, $3 there, 7 here, 10 here, and it'll add up. Eventually, they're back to spending 50, 60, 70, $100 on various subscriptions that they have to manage, update credit card information, blah, blah, blah. So eventually, subscription, the number of offers will eventually exhaust customers. But this doesn't mean that it's not still a viable business model. I think it is. If subscription-based channels are able to address a very specific target group, interest group with their content, if they're very specific about it, if they're not as general as all the other ones that are already there that serve everything. Just to be another Netflix is going to be pretty tough. But if you are the next, let's say, horror flicks specialist, for independent horror movies, I think that's the type of subscription channels that will still work as they appeal to a very specific target group. But I think the free channels, ad-based free channels will still be there for decades to come, I believe. Yeah, I hope that answered it. Yes?
Hang on for the mic.
For advertisements, do you conform to any kind of standard, like how people put advertisement, how they collect metrics and all that?
So the question is how to manage ads, how to upload your commercials and publish them?
Yes, but is there some standard that you conform to, or is it all by Roku's own standard?
Very good question. So Livecast.com has its own system and ad servers and provides advertiser accounts to advertisers, ad agencies, media buyers. They can log in securely with their credentials and then upload and manage all of their campaigns. They're targeting different channels, uploading their media, of course, and commercials. And they're able to upload video files. It's as simple as uploading to YouTube, really. Selecting the file from the hard drive, up it goes to the servers. It's being transcoded and optimized for delivery to all platforms. And then it is being pushed to all platforms you select and all channels you selected.